Alright guys, Adam with you here. I'm going to show you my Merc build here with the explosive shot. And it does well at the end of the video. If you want to go to the last like 2 minutes, I show you smoking a whole bunch of bosses within seconds. This thing just blitzes. I made it up myself, didn't copy off anybody else. I can't really find any builds like this out there, so let's get into it. First, I'm going to start with the gear. You don't need to be rich. All this stuff is like 1 div each. I got a crossbow here. It's got a bunch of fire damage. That's what you really want with this build. You also want this loads additional bolt. This is really important. This skill inherently only has 1 bolt, so having the extra bolt really makes a difference. As a bonus, you can get levels to projectiles. Attack speed is also very important to this build. And I'll show you some other pieces of gear. It's all just defensive stuff. We got life, armor, and evasion. Okay, life, armor, and evasion. That's what we're going for. Gloves, though, you're going to want that fire damage again. I don't have attack speed. If you get attack speed on there, that's great. I had to squeeze in resistances to cap myself out, and more armor and evasion. Okay, boots over here, movement speed, pretty standard. Life, again, whole bunch of resistances, armor and evasion. Rings, pretty straightforward. Fire damage, just like we were talking about. I got life here. Life important for survivability. Resistances, that's the kind of thing you want. Same thing here with this ring. This ring here has more fire damage. This % increased fire damage massively increases damage. Get this on your ring for sure. I should probably get it on this one too. I've got this here. And I'm allocating precision salvo for the attack speed. As I mentioned, attack speed is very important. I'll get into that in a minute. And then here, yeah, this is the only item that really costs anything, and honestly you can make do with the new cheap one. I just happen to have one of these from a legacy character. I'm not a rich person myself. I don't have any high currencies, and so you'll see here I don't have any of the special gems, any of those special crazy circle nodes or whatever. I haven't cleared pinnacle bosses. This is just regular stuff. Here's the thing, for time consume, I'm just going to quickly just show, this is the important stuff here. Culling strike, a decimating strike. This kills things really quickly. This kills them, just straight up takes like 20-30% of their health right off the top. Same with this thing. This does it at the other end, or vice versa, whatever. You want to pick up as much attack speed as you can. We're taking all these attack speed nodes, even this extra one here. Here, same thing, attack speed. We're going to take an extra attack speed node here. You really want attack speed. Down here again, we're going to have this one's projectile speed. That's okay. We're going to take some ability stuff. This can give us a chance to give extra projectiles. That applies to both the explosive shot and the explosive grenade, so why not? We're going to take some grenade stuff here. Crossbow reload speed. Max this bad boy out anywhere you can find it. Obviously take a little bit of movement speed in here. I took this surrounded stuff. I'm not sure it's really worth it, but hey, it has a chance for attack speed if you're surrounded, and then we get extra damage and defenses out of being surrounded and increase our area of surrounded. Why not? Play around with it. This stuff's really good too. Area of effect, increase area of damage, area of effect. We're going to take all these juicy crossbow skills. We got some reload in here. We got some grenade stuff in here. Stuff like that too. Grenades have a chance to activate twice. This stuff really important too. This one here especially, increase culling strike threshold on rare and unique monsters. So that goes hand in hand with this bad boy right here. So boom, we're always doing culling strikes. That's going to increase that threshold. And this one here just increases that. So there, we're going to now get into the skills themselves. Explosive shot, this is the main damage dealer. Now a lot of this number isn't exactly what you're going to see here, because stuff like this gives you increased damage while moving, so the numbers go up while you're moving around, things like that. And same with defensive stuff. When you're looking at the defenses here, this looks a little low, but this kind of stuff, if you get hit, you massive spike in increase in damage. Also, by going sorcery ward here, we have a 35% reduction to both of these nodes. I might spend my next few levels beefing this up, going into this area here to take these for more defense. Sometimes I get one shot, that's the only downside. I'd also consider this here, but we'll see. I haven't experimented with that yet. Back to the skills here, we're going to look at explosive shot. This is the one you want. We're going to have hits ignore fire resistance. That just sounds great. Straight up ignore their fire resistance. How can you be better than that? This one here, deals less damage and you use less skill speed, but it fires 2 additional projectiles. When you take it out, the damage goes up, but I did some testing. Each projectile does this much damage, so you're actually getting 3 times 7k, which is 21k per volley, as opposed to this 9 or 10k here. So it's more than doubling the damage, even though you're reducing your skill speed and damage on the skill. This is a must-have. This one here I like just for the more attack speed. Here, this helps reload faster. It gives you the extra bolt. Again, that extra bolt is so pivotal and key to have 2 extra bolts, and even though it does slow you down on the reload a little, when you heavy stun things, which sometimes you just do by shooting them, you get a free reload too, so that's pretty good. And this is just straight damage, as you can see, big damage difference, huge deal. Now I would consider, if you're going to swap something out, this attack speed one could be swapped with this if you're having trouble with reload. This again slows your reload, but gives you straight up 30% chance to not expend ammunition. Then you don't have to reload at all. So I don't know, this could be swapped, but in my tests this is good enough. And then we have here the explosive grenade. This is a huge damage dealer, but honestly I crank most of the damage through explosive shot just running around the map. So this, we just take physical damage. Here again, the 2 extra projectiles is just key. This multi-shot too is triples your damage and spread and area of effectiveness. Fantastic skill. This here gives you reduced cooldown. That's of course just great. Your skill comes back faster. Like, what more could you want? And gives it a chance to activate a second time. And then this here, more damage and more area of effect. How can you go wrong? Okay. The only thing that really matters here, make sure you have your sorcery ward, and then make sure you have this scavenger as well. This here just also gives you a chance to instantly reload your crossbow. Although I don't even know if I'm using it properly, because it says here when you consume these things, and I don't know if I consume ignite, but I cause a lot of ignite, so maybe I leave it on. Maybe I sometimes get free reloads. To be honest, I don't even know. Oil grenade is just a bonus. Just throw in whatever seems right. That's just if you run out of other grenades and you need to get more fire on the ground. Rapid shot. This is only here just to increase heat. When you use heat, it makes your explosive grenade and explosive shot better. So I'll show you here. Just go like this. Oh, you'll see this heat meter rising up here. And then now, when I switch to the
reloading
explosive grenades, see they're all fiery, and that's like way more damage. And now you'll see the heat's gone and other grenades look different. So that's what that does, and that's good for boss fights. So right before the boss fight, I don't even shoot the boss with this. I shoot it before the boss comes, and then that way my heat's maxed, and then the boss comes and I just dunk 3 freaking hot grenades on his head and blow them up. Last but not least, we have emergency reload. This is really important for when you have to reload. You don't want to wait that 1 second it takes to reload. You just need it immediately, and then boom, and it gives you also a buff to damage. Look at that, boom, 30% more damage. How can you go wrong? So you're shooting, and then you just hit that emergency reload, and it's just like on the nose, on the spot, just like that. So this just like power wave clears, has really good range, goes across the whole screen. I just walk and shoot like this. That's why you want attack speed. See how quickly this shoots? If you have slow attack speed, this goes so painfully slow, and the build does not work. You need the attack speed to crank this out. And then this is just the gravy on top. You just fire the grenades for even more wave clear, even more damage on bosses. Then you've got that culling decimating strike, and the whole thing comes together really nicely. Hope you guys enjoy.
time! Wait a sec.